June 27th, 2015. I have some things to say, and I'm probably not going to talk about what you think I'm going to talk about, considering the fact that the Supreme Court just broke the internet. I can be a current events person / writer / speaker when I choose to speak, which is not very often unless I'm talking to you because I like you. But the thing is, sometimes you kind of just need to be a passive participant in something huge that just happened. So this is just one of those things that I'm just going to let happen. And ironically, by not talking about it, or openly saying that I'm not going to talk about it, and giving all the reasons why I'm not going to talk about it, is still talking about it. So I've written recently about John Green, and John Green, and John Green. That's something I really care about, and something I know a lot about because I pay a lot of attention, and because he never gets off Twitter, I swear to God. He just lives there. I'm debating. You know what? I'm going to talk about it. How can I not talk about it? I'm not going to talk about it in the way you expect me to talk about it. I'm not going to go all political here. I'm debating whether I want to write something on my blog website thing. I'm not going to really go into it in a lot of detail. This issue kind of bothers me, but not for the reasons you would expect. I've known several people who have been in these circumstances, and it has not gone well for them. I really honestly now I'm realizing I can't get into specifics with this more personal thing because I'm going to start crying. I've not dealt with this personally. I'm just clarifying that. I've known people. That's all I'm saying. Just because we've made this move forward doesn't mean there still aren't going to be issues. Just because we have made this step forward doesn't mean there's not going to still be discrimination, blah, 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 political. This is just one of those times you just have to decide to accept it. And just what I get so frustrated is because we can't just love. I want to live in a world where we just love each other. As mushy-gushy as that sounds, that's what I want. That's what a lot of people want. So all I can do is love. Because it's not just a cliche, you have to live out life the way that you wish others did. You can't make other people believe something. You can't state an opinion and expect everyone to go along with you. So this is why you have to just live it out. I've seen so many people hurt physically and emotionally, unfortunately. And it goes way deeper than that. But the crying, I'm not crying. This does affect me kind of personally. Not personally, but in my life, people that I've known, people that I've come in contact with, sort of. It's hard to explain, and I can't really explain it on the internet. But I could. My blog is all about writing. I put a writing literary spin on things that I write about. So when I talk about John Green, I talk about his writing. I wrote a post about mental illness and how writers should be writing in characters with mental illness and ways that they can do that and problems that come along with that and things associated. If I were to write about this, it would be about writing. How do you write in characters that are gay? What is the right and wrong way to do this? I don't think we're doing it right. I'm affected so personally, and I can't really talk about it because I'm not comfortable, because I'm still grieving, honestly. I'm still grieving with a loss that kind of has something to do with all of this. And it's hard. It's hard for me to talk about because I'll be honest, I'm still processing. It's been a long time. I just get so upset now when people can't accept other people because of how I grew up and what I believe. I have to sometimes stand up and say, love. That's what we're supposed to be standing for and what we believe, and by not accepting someone for who they are, you're not loving them. That's really hard to do. And I find myself fighting this battle for someone that it's not really my battle to fight, but I get so defensive because I get so frustrated that I'm straight and I am Christian and I accept everyone. It's not a problem, yet there are all these people out there who just can't handle it. It really upsets me. I'm really upset right now. See what happens when I say I'm not going to talk about something that changed my mind. What I really want to say today is, I love you. You're my best friend. And I just am so glad that I can talk about things like this. I think it's important to just talk about how things affect us that are happening. Even if you are passive, even if you choose not to explode all of your opinions all over Facebook. Like, if you have an opinion and you want to talk about it, fine, but you don't have to. That's the thing. People are so concerned about getting their opinion heard and read and responded to, and I'm like, just let it wash over you. Just give yourself time to process. And I have given myself time to process, and this is the result. Just letting it happen. Because I'm not angry, I'm not upset, I'm not excited either. It's just, it is what it is. Why do we have to go to such extremes with everything? Why can't it just be what it is and we just go on with our lives? I'm all for celebrating things. I'm all for mourning losses and being sad. But sometimes you just have to be neutral and just be. So before I forget, if you're watching this and you're not Colleen and you've been watching our videos, I don't know, I don't keep track of our views at all. Colleen is super busy with school and work and life and being awesome as always. So you won't see her on this playlist for a while. I'm busy too, and I can't promise that I will continue to be able to make these videos every Saturday. Things are changing in my life and it's great, but time-wise, schedule-wise, I just don't know. But I promise we're not giving up, we're not stopping. It's just going to be a little bit more one-sided for a while, or forever, I don't know. So, if you don't like watching my videos, just come back in a few months or years, I don't know. But stick with me if you want to. I'm still going to make videos when I can, and this is my way of communicating with Colleen on the weekends when I have a little bit more time to say what's on my mind. So I'll be back, and you're welcome to come back and check up on how I am and things I'm saying to Colleen and whatever. So don't forget to be awesome. BGFFA. Love ya.